You know what I realized is like I always thought that I wanted to be taken care of, but it occurred to me this week that what I really wanted was to not have to take responsibility for my life, to not have to really be in charge or to not have to manage my life. I wanted to not have to worry. But the big reframe this week is that it's a joy for me to take care of myself. It's a joy for me to make my own choices. It's a joy for me to be in charge. It's a joy for me to be responsible. I've spent all this time like seeking a relationship and looking for somebody else to define my life. I feel like I'm like waiting for it to start. And really copping out of taking accountability. Like I get so mad at other people for not taking accountability for their shit. Meanwhile, like the call's been coming from the inside the house the whole time. Like I've been doing this whole time, you know, and like losing myself in these relationships and changing and chameleoning and conforming to each new partner, you know, and it's no wonder. Like if you don't want to take responsibility, if you want somebody else to define your life, like don't be surprised when you wake up in a month, in a year, in 5 years, and you hate all of it. And you spend the next month or year or 5 years blaming the other person for how you ended up here. You know, and I got so pissed off at my ex-husband for taking and taking and taking from me. Meanwhile, I was the one giving that the whole time. You give up a little piece and a little piece and a little piece, and then all of a sudden you wake up and everything sucks. But when you don't want to take responsibility for your life, when you want somebody else to be in charge, when you want to not be the person to blame when everything goes to shit, and when you're not showing up consistently and owning your 50% of everything, your life becomes not your own anymore. Nothing is how you want it, and it's kind of by design, like you were doing that. You were the one making those choices and giving your power away, giving up your preference in exchange for another person taking the responsibility and deciding. Giving up your agency. But it's like, what's the truth here? The truth is no amount of somebody else pouring Kool-Aid is going to change the fact that you drank it. And at some point, if you want things to be different, you have to look at how you're behaving, what choices you're making, what choices you're not making, and deferring to somebody else. Are you showing up in your own life, or are you calling out sick and hoping somebody else is going to do something for you? It's one thing to want to feel taken care of. It's another thing to totally like stop showing up for your own life and just hoping that another person is going to do everything for you and make all the choices. And you don't have to feel the weight of responsibility of being an adult operating in the world anymore, which I guess you can do that. But the more I reflect on this, like that was never really what I wanted. So then I have to consider, what did I really want from these relationships? I wanted someone to take care of me financially. I wanted to not have to worry about making my own money. In essence, maybe I didn't feel confident that I could, which being financially healthy comes with the price of being responsible and running the numbers and showing up. And even sometimes making a hard choice between passion projects and practical things. I wanted attention and approval. I wanted another person to be like basically a free dopamine dispenser to me whenever I wanted. And I wanted physical connection on my own terms and in a way that I felt I was getting approval from it without having to really put that much back or emotionally invest too much in the relationship, which always backfires for me anyway. And I think a lot of this as a woman comes from cultural conditioning. Like the greater part of our history, we did have to depend on a man for survival. And I think recognizing that that's a survival mechanism, it's a reaction, it's not the truth, has been really empowering for me. And just the ways that I was using other people in relationships as a cop-out for showing up the way that I really wanted myself to and making my life the way I really wanted it to be in my own life it just comes with being like brutally honest with yourself. I mean, these are my issues, you guys. But I still fully believe that you can't heal what you don't face, okay? And you can't fully face something without being totally honest about what it is and confronting it. Anyways, it's about being aware of the pattern and choosing to break it by showing up differently and choosing a different behavior. And this is just where I'm at right now. Anyways, leave a comment if it resonates with you, if this makes any sense.